So we have this section here, OAuth 2 overview, which we just finished. And now we're moving into OAuth 2 in action, writing the code.
Yeah. All right, so one thing to point out from the previous video, if you want to be testing on local development, change to make sure it's HTTP instead of HTTPS, and set it to localhost and whatever port number you like to use. So just updating that. All right, and your secret you should not share with anyone. It's fine here because I'm going to delete this OAuth application after I'm done with it, so it's fine to have this all here. But in general, though, you want this secret to be secret.
That's the name.
ID is fine to have shared.
Okay.
That'll go out to your users anyway. Secret is secret. If it ever gets stolen, hit the reset client secret and they'll give you a new one.
And you just update your code base.
Yep.
Okay.
So, all right, code time.
Code time.
All right, so just gonna make sure I've got everything. All right, we don't need this temp HTML anymore. Just main package main, oops, func main. All right, so for OAuth, you're going to need a server because you need to have someone in a browser and you need to be able to redirect them. So hp.listen and serve, port 8080, and default servmux. And my editor does not auto import stuff, so the plugin's working on it.
Have you ever thought about VS Code?
The plugin's working on it.
The plugins are working on it?
In fact, I believe the plugin I'm using says it's finished it, but it's not yet released. It released it. So if I wanted to grab if I wanted to go actually grab the repo of the plugin directly, I could have it already. But all right, so once you've got a server, going to need an actual endpoint for the user to go to, just like an index area. hp.response-writer, pointer to hp.request.
Did that make you happy?
Not so much. I don't like having to type this out over and over again.
You're to the point where it's become just repetitive.
I use code generation to get around this, not having to do it myself. So we've got index, and we'll just give the user some page. I don't actually have Emmet installed, so let me just grab that real fast. All right.
Nice.
I don't like having Emmet installed because it also installs some other plugin on my editor that I don't really want. So it's kind of, so I'm just going to create a form for this action equals /OAuth GitHub. And this will be method post. And all I will have is input submit login with GitHub. Oops, I don't actually need to save that.
And he just did the backticks there.
Yes.
For the raw string literal, for people who haven't seen that before.
All right. So fprinting out to response writer. So index is just a page with a form for login with GitHub. Note that a lot of OAuth providers have requirements for how their login button should be styled. So generally speaking, you'll want to actually look up what their requirements are. So I believe GitHub doesn't really have too many requirements, but like Microsoft's, I know, is particularly strict on exactly how your button should be formatted with like exact pixel counts. So so for local testing and such, this form is enough. But if you're actually creating a website, make sure if you're actually creating some website, make sure your CSS, your button here is styled properly.
So that's setting up. You want to try to keep these into shorter videos, like setting up the page. Like, where's a good place to stop for setting up the server? You got your index page, and now you're going to do the route. So we'll do the route next, right? Because that's where we start to do the code.
Yep. So yeah, getting started, need an index page.
And we could also add the route and then just fill it in. So you could, you know, that OAuth 2 GitHub route would be another good one. It's pretty kind of in this category. And then add the code into that on the next one. Yep. That's a good name.
Because it's not doing the whole OAuth, it's just starting the process.
All right, good. And have a route to handle. Just making those notes there. And we'll call this video setting up a server, and then maybe the next one is and the next one will be whatever the next one is. See the next one. You got more to add?
Got to do the Git
Tag
stuff.
it.
Yep.
Tag, and this is going to be version 0. 33. Version 033.
33.
Yeah. All right.
Git add is fast, git commit is slow. 0 git push tags. All right.
Very good. See you in the next video.